gonna hear about relationships. This podcast is going to be on Spotify also and everywhere where media is available, and you're gonna be able to hear it after that. For somebody who cannot join us, I know it's 4 o'clock on Friday. Happy Friday, by the way. I'm so excited to be able to record these podcasts after 2 years being away from podcasts, and Blog Talk Radio discontinue to their website, and it was really not very pleasant experience because so many people loved Blog Talk Radio. But I'm so happy I'm able to use YouTube for this purpose, and record my podcasts that are going to be again all over media places. So anyway, we are going to talk about the relationships today, and I'm watching here if somebody's going to join me today. If not, you can listen to it later. Since I'm a little bit about myself, I'm author of 7 books, and I'm working on my 8th book at the moment. I'm also award-winning singer-songwriter. You can find out about my music on Spotify, on Apple Music, on YouTube. You can watch my music videos, and as well as listen to my songs. Please subscribe, share, let me know what you think about it. As well as I am award-winning filmmaker, producer, and actress. Also, I was awarded a month ago from Bollywood with award that it's on the wall of fame in Bollywood, and I feel so excited about this award. And I also was 2 times jury in Bollywood, watching tons of movies. And as you see, I'm exploring my gifts, who I am, and I'm trying to make a difference in the lives of everybody. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Diana Bellerose Music _8, and Bellerose Coaching Beverly Hills. It's my other account since I was with Beverly Hills for almost 6 years. You can find my books on Amazon. All of my books are there. Read it. Let me know what you think about it. I have inspirational, motivational books. The White Within is a book about discovering yourself, building your self esteem, and making difference in your life, full of quizzes as well as place to write your answers and reflect on it. I made it very small, and I made it very easy for everybody to read it, even if you have to wear glasses and you don't see very well. I'm promising you, you don't have to wear glasses. You'll be able to read it without it. So anyway, with that said, let's go back to the relationship. A topic that I would love to cover, and I have been doing great job the last 5 days talking to people and asking them when it comes to relationship, what exactly is going on in their life, what their experience has been so far, and what they want to see change when it comes to relationships. Because guys, I really want to see a lot of people being happy and being in a kind of relationship they deserve. And at the same time, I want to help somebody who might need help with relationship. And if I can do that today and just give you some feedback and make things better, this is going to be a very fruitful day for me. So anyway, I've been through my relationship problems also, and I also am going to cover this from my perspective also. So anyway, healthy relationships takes commitment, takes time, takes understanding, takes a lot of things, because let's face it, the fact that we are not all the same. Uh, on the top of the differences in gender, we are brought up to this world in different families, and this impacts our way of perceiving how the relationship is going to be, and what exactly we want from a relationship. And if we are willing to work on these differences and create harmonious, balanced relationship, we can accomplish a lot. I can tell you that. So relationships are taking time, they taking commitment from both sides, and it's really important. Like we have to water the plants so they can exist. It's the same thing with the relationships too. We have to do the work, and I know very well that we are very busy these days, and we are doing a lot of things, and we are very stressed, and we have to honor this. We have to honor our schedules, we have to honor our differences, we have to honor the fact again that we are brought up to this world in different families and raised differently. And if we love each other and willing to work on it, I promise you, you'll be able to have the kind of a relationship you want, and you'll be able to stay with your partner for a long, long time. This is really important. And I feel that having a date once a week, I call it date, although you're dating, it's pivotal, pivotal for, the health of the relationship and how long the relationship is going to last. And as well as, creating long, long life together. Because let's face it, we're living in very turbulent times, and having somebody next to us who just give us a hug every day and say, hey, it's going to be okay, don't worry about it. There is two of us, and we can go through all of the problems you are having. That's enough for the relationship to last. That's enough for the other person to feel loved, taken care of, and know that they're not alone in all of the troubles or whatever obstacles they're facing. So it's very important to use understanding in a relationship. It's very important to use compassion towards the other person. It's very important to give them space also, because some people don't function like everybody else. Some people just want to be alone for a while so they can put themselves together and calm themselves down and see where exactly you can step in and help them and show them support and tell them that it's going to be okay. And we all know it's going to be okay, because problems comes and go, obstacles of any kind come and go. So life is not always peaches and cream. There are things happen in this life, and I can tell from my experience, since I have been living in Los Angeles for 8 years by myself. At the same time, I was able to write 17 songs. I was able to write 2 books. I was able to be on the Emmys last year in September. I was able to help tons of people, and I was able to keep a roof over my head, no matter what's going on in my life, and I was able to tackle every problem that came to me. So, with that said, I just want to let you know that you're capable of, creating life for yourself, creating a great relationship with somebody, as long as you're willing to work on it without being stubborn, without being right all the time, without being my truth is the only truth. And let's not forget the fact that sometimes there is a religious view standing on the way also. And if you would like to stay with your partner, if you love them, you need to work on this also. And again, a relationship is a full-time job, but it doesn't mean that you have to be alone, and you don't have to work on your differences, and you don't have to work on your relationship, and build life build life together as a team. Because let's face it, the person you have in your life is your best friend, right? So all of the pain you should feel comfortable sharing with them. everything what is going on, it's bothering you in your life, you should be able to share with them. You should be able to do things together. You should honor each other. If one person likes to go and hike, if one person um, likes to go and play tennis, um, you need to be able to honor each other, and um, you should be able to honor each other, love each other, and uh, you know just a second, I don't know what is this, YouTube is doing here, I don't know. So anyway, um I just want to let you know that also, yeah, if you have a desire and if you have enough love in yourself, you should be able to work things out, and should be a genuine love. It's not like love based on conditions. And let's face it, that love is unconditional. You don't impose conditions when it comes to love. And as well as you should feel comfortable being yourself. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to try to fit to make the relationship works. Yeah, you should compromise stuff, because we cannot live our lives the same time, the same way when we were single. We just need to find a way to, compromise some stuff we have been doing before, and try to make the necessary adjustments so we can live together, and we can stay together, and we have a loving relationship. That's very important. So these are some of the things that are imperative for the healthy, long lasting relationship. And I talked to so many people, and um, they are actually sharing the same thoughts as me. And they, you know, want the same thing I have been sharing with you so far. They want somebody who is there for them in hard times, when is there with them in the good times, when is there when they are not very lovable and likable. And they just, want somebody they can trust, because let's face it, trust is very precious, and once it's lost, it's very difficult to rebuild the trust. And it takes a long, long time, and it takes a lot of work and willingness if you want to stay in a relationship where the trust was broken already. And it is going to be constant, suspicions, and it's going to be very unpleasant experience, because the partner who got betrayed is always going to have suspicions that they're going to be betrayed again. So, but it's not something that it cannot be worked on. And again, I have books, The Journey of Transformation, The Light Within. It talks about all of that. It talks about a lot of stuff that are important. Also, before you get into a relationship, make sure that all the old wounds are healed, and your glass is full, and you just don't go into a relationship for the wrong reason, being needy and just wanting somebody next to you to hold your hand and dedicate their life, to make you feel good, and to heal you, and to put up with all of the things that you need to work on yourself before you get into a relationship. um, Very, very important thing. And I'm telling people, you should be very comfortable in your skin and being alone before you attempt to bring somebody else in your life. Somebody who is healthy, who has rebuilt themselves if they were in bad relationship, and something happen in their life, as well as sometimes people come together when they're hurt from the other partner, and they just come together to create another hurtful relationships because they're not ready, and the relationships is based on healing hurtful experience with another partner that easily falls apart at the end because both of the partners haven't healed, and they just come together to lay on each other's shoulder and continue to go down because it's an open one. They have to work on it individually. So these are the things that I really feel that are imperative for a good relationship. Don't expect other person to constantly uh, you know make you feel good, to constantly be in your life if you have open wounds from past relationships. Again, you need to be healed to come in a new relationship. The other partner can be understanding, can be helpful, but it doesn't mean this cycle needs to go like on the hamster wheel and you are not doing anything to correct that. You are not doing anything to correct that because, as I'm telling you right now what it takes to be in a healthy and happy relationship, what kind of a tools you can use and everything else, but I cannot do the work for you. And I'm telling my customers, as a life coach, you know what, I can do that far, but the rest it's up to you if you want to do the work. If you want to work on yourself, if you want to improve yourself, if you want to take a look yourself in the mirror and do something about it. The other thing that I'm kind of noticing is when your partner asks you where are you going, what your day is gonna look like. These are valid questions that there is nothing wrong in answering. The other partner is not snooping on you or anything like that. It's very polite to say, hey, I'm going to see a friend, I'm going to work, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Because acting, on this question, acting out, it's not a good sign because, there is something wrong with you inside that needs to be addressed, and you need to find out why these questions are triggering you so much and why you are acting in the way you're acting. It's a very, very important thing for you to address all of these issues. um, Having one date a week, it's imperative to check on each other, to see what's going on in everybody's life, and if there is a problem, can be easily fixed because everybody's come, nobody is stressed, you're out with your best friend, and you are relaxed, you're having good meal or good drink, and you are open, and you are not afraid to share everything with your partner. Please don't leave information out. uh, Share with them everything, how you feel, um, what if there is something bothering you in a relationship. Please be open to share it with your partner because piling up stuff, it doesn't make things um, work in a relationship. It is going to pile up and it's going to explode at the end. You need to be open book, and you need to be able to share everything. Right now, these days, we have exclusive, non exclusive relationships, something I really don't understand. I honestly feel that if you're going to have non exclusive relationship and be with everybody else, it's not a relationship. It's something that you should do when you are alone on your own and you are not ready to get into a relationship, because all the energy you're picking up from one partners and transferring to another partner, and everything else, it's not okay. It's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for all the partners you are exchanging during this non-exclusive relationship, which again I don't understand. If you want open relationship, you need to stay, you need to keep the door open, and you need to stay away from relationship. That's how I feel, because at the end, there will be people hurt, and we don't want that. We just don't want that. If you want to be and you are not ready for a relationship, please don't go into one, because at the end, again, it's very disrespectful towards the people you going around, and very disrespectful to you, and it shows how much you don't love yourself. Because people who love themselves, they have one partner, they have exclusive relationships, and I just learned this terminology lately by researching and talking to people and doing my best. So, if you want to get in touch with me, if you want to learn about me, what I have been doing, and everything else about my books, how can I help you? And I can tell you, I daily help people, because a lot of people are, hurt from relationships. A lot of people don't know how to approach some of the problems, and they just don't know what they're doing wrong and why they're not getting what they want into relationships, which brings me to the other thing that it's imperative for a relationship is to know what do you want from a relationship, and what kind of a partner you wish to have in your life. Most people are not familiar with that, and how important is this. And in order to have a healthy relationship, you should be open book. You should be honest with yourself and the person you meet on a date, and you should be able to feel comfortable talking to them. It's really, really important for the longevity of the relationship, and at the same time, you should be also very honest. What exactly do you want from a relationship? These are very important things for me, for a good relationship, lasting relationship, if you want that. If you want just, casual hookups and stuff like that, please do tell the other person, and make sure you are on the same page. Um, Before you get married, because I had encounters with people who got married and who had so many things not the way it should be, and eventually somebody gets hurt or both get hurt in the relationship when it comes to sexual compatibility, when it comes to wanting children, when it comes to, lifestyle, and all of these things that eventually show up in the marriage, and you have the children already, and you have everything, and at the end, um, the outcome, it's very sad, and it's very upsetting for you, for your partner, as well as the children you brought into this life. Just make sure that all of these things are worked out when it comes to sexual compatibility also. Make sure that these things are worked out before you sign these papers, because marriage is signing papers, but at the same time, it carries more responsibility, and it put you in a position you don't want to be when things start falling apart, and the things you overlooked because you wanted to get married, and it becomes a huge burden for both partners, and nobody wants to be in this position. Nobody. It's not like we cannot get along, or we cannot, admire our differences, because honestly, me, I would love to learn from somebody else. I would love to, learn something new and see who they are, learn about their culture, learn about their religion and everything else. Although I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person, and I keep my heart open for full of love, and I'm giving my love freely every single day. So I think I almost cover all the things that are important for a relationship, because there are no relationships that are very stable these days. And I want to see more people being in love, more people finding the right person and not being by themselves alone, because having a partner makes your life again much, much easier. And everybody deserves love, and everybody deserves this romance, and everybody deserves to have somebody, their partner in crime, I call it, even their best friend next to them, especially during the turbulent times. And I forgot one more thing actually to cover. It's very important, for the men. I'm addressing this to the men, to be the men and take their girlfriends out for dates. You don't have to spend $400 for a meal. Just go in and buy something from the store, put it in a basket, bottle of wine, blanket, and take them to a nice, beautiful, romantic place, which I'm absolutely sure is not going to cost you more than $25. And this, it's not about the money, it's about the gesture and about showing that you appreciate this person and you loving them, and you just want to spend romantic time with them, and just show them in your actions that you love them, because words are words, but love is a verb also. And you need to show this by doing good, nice stuff for them, and this is going to be enough to make this relationship going. At the same time, make this relationship last, if you love them and if you care about them. Because a lot of women are asking, why is my partner not spending enough time with me? Why is my partner going out with his girlfriends or boyfriends, taking them out, but is not taking me? Why is my boyfriend or girlfriend going out with their, boyfriends and girlfriends, but doesn't want to go out with me? What's wrong with me? And I'm telling you, this is not good for your mental health. It's very, very stressful and can put you in a very dramatic, position, and at the same time can, impact your life per se. It can impact your work, it can impact your interactions with others, it can make you very stressed, very resentful, and everything else. And again, you need to find out for your best friend, for your partner, and you need to take them out as a man. You need to spend time with them. You need to show them as a gentleman that you really do love them in action, and spend time at least once a week. And again, I understand how stressful it is. I know it's not very cheap. And if you want to jump from one relationship to another, just because you don't want to, do that, I promise you it's going to be more expensive, because most ladies, they want to be taken out. They want to be taken care of by a man. And they just want to see you in action showing love. See you in action showing love. Because again, that's what separates men from a boy also, and that's what makes the woman be a woman, and knowing she has the support and all of the things that men should do. So I'm gonna try to keep these 30 minutes for you guys, and I'm going to upload this on Spotify also. Please do subscribe on Spotify with for all of my songs. I would appreciate that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's going to be every Friday, 4 p.m. And I'm gonna bring other people also in these conversations. I know it's very fresh, and I don't see a lot of people join, but I would love to see more people commenting, ask me questions again. I want to have Q&A. with you guys, and I just want to learn about your story. And if I can help you and support you in any way, I would do that. I would definitely do it. Until next Friday, stay healthy, stay happy, be yourself. Please check out my books, Diana Bellerose, on Amazon. There are other books that are, criminal story, domestic violence story. There are other story. I have my life in poems also. It's called Butterfly. I have a lot of stuff available, including a lot of podcasts. I have a podcast with Michael Jackson's daughter, also, which is on Spotify and YouTube, but it's much easier to find it on Spotify. I love you so much. And again, till next Friday, stay happy, stay healthy, be yourself, and do the things that makes you stay unique, so you don't have to be try to be different. And love yourself, respect everybody, including yourself, and don't allow anybody to make you smaller or take away from take you away from your dreams, because your dreams are here to show you that you can have everything and you can be whatever you want to be. Don't allow anybody to tell you otherwise. I love you so much.